Alright guys, how's it going? Awesome Soul here, and welcome back to Xeno Raptor. Off camera, I have actually done some grinding, and we now have some very interesting parts to play with. So if you don't know, you can go back to old levels and basically beat up some bosses, and you're most likely going to be grabbing a new part, which is very nice. So we've got two things to play with. I'm sure you guys will like them. The plasma chain gun is still the same, but now we have flak. Not only flak though, but it's triple flak. So I think this is the only thing that I could find that could utilize the triple barrel attachment. For now, at least, out of the things I have unlocked. But it's come in quite handy, because I'm using the base variant, so the explosive, and it's got some pushback on it. So keeping enemies at bay, especially when they're these little swarmer things, is very nice. There you go, eat barrel. That's the one thing about this level. Barrels are very, very annoying, because they can be pushed towards you at high speeds. And not only that, if you shoot at them, you will be knocked back and take a lot of damage, because their explosive range is quite large. So something to be very, very cautious about on this level. I haven't actually beaten this one. I believe I've seen up to the first boss, but I'll have to jog my memory. Oh, and the other new thing we have is that I have a drill that will pierce the heavens, or rather a missile that will pierce the heavens and go. Yes, that's right, drill missiles. They are fantastic for taking out giant targets. So my setup here, at least my thoughts behind it, is this thing, general, all-purpose, and stun weapon. This one for taking out small units, and this one, well, I'm not going to waste it, but the missiles are for taking out large targets and or bosses rather easily. Alright. There you go. I guess he wasn't quite as tough as he looked. Alright. See if I can blow up the barrel. Nice. Alright, cool. Time for flak. This is exactly the enemy type I was talking about when I said these swarmers. And what's pretty neat about the flak, actually, is it basically explodes where your cursor is. See, like the little arrow, or the crosshair? Wherever you're aiming at, it will shoot there. Or explode there, rather. So if you get it really close to yourself, it will explode very early, but if you get it very far away, it will explode very late. But it does have some travel time to it, so you have to be a little careful when using it. And you can actually damage yourself, which is something you also have to be very careful about. Something else I have to be careful about is not dying. So, let's try Phobos one more time. Alright, let's start by clearing out these barrels, I guess. Whew. Not entirely sure how they get pushed without being exploded, but, or detonated, or what have you, but I don't know. Maybe just bumping them slightly? That'll do it, perhaps? God, I love these missiles. They're so good. They're not, I mean, they're a little more limited in what they can do, i.e. you don't want to waste them on smaller targets, it seems, but when it comes to taking out big targets, and especially bosses, these things are incredibly powerful. Well worth your, I was going to say investment, but you're not really paying anything. You're just kind of unlocking them. Boom. Get out of here. Alright. Come on. Oh, for those of you wondering, those are penetrator missiles? They're not, well, they are drill missiles, but I think the attachment for them in order to get the drill is the piercing attachment, if I remember that correctly. Let's just take it slow here. Alright. Send out a drill. Come on. There we go. It's kind of like a fire and forget weapon, which is also nice. You should be... yeah, there you go. Your last one. Okay. Get the speed. Ow. that hurt. There we go. Okay. Here come the little guys. Gotta be very cautious of them. And something I still need to do more of is boost. Alright, let's fire the missiles. Oh, I just realized I've used all my missiles now. Lovely. Health isn't looking too hot either. Okay. Let's see if I can't make a mad dash to that one. And dodge, and cool. Okay. Where's... Ooh, missiles. Very good. Okay, I guess I'm closer to this health pack here. So let's actually blow you up. And where was that other health? Oh dear. Okay. Dodge. Okay. So, I guess what's not really such a bad idea is just sort of taking a break from the action just to pick up power-ups. I've done that once before and it seemed to work pretty well for me. But obviously, utilizing your boost is something you definitely need to do. Ooh, hello. You're just what I needed to see. Stunned. Nice. Pick up all that coolant. Will come in handy. Let's see here. I think it's just going to be these little buzzsaw guys. Alright. On to the next wave. What do we have now? Alright, some bigger targets it would seem. A little bit too large for my taste. There we go. Okay. Oh, the flamethrower guys. I definitely do like the, ooh, jeez. I definitely do like the enemy types in this game. They're fairly creative. Like, I've seen some bulldozer ones in endless mode, which basically, like, reflect your shots back at you if you hit them on, like, the bulldozer side. So that's definitely something that I'm going to be a little scared to face later on. But for now, I'm glad I don't have to face them. Because endless mode is fairly difficult. I haven't really gotten past, like, wave 3, I think, in there. Alright, let's fire off a missile. Oh, beautiful. Nice. I keep forgetting that enemies can actually hurt other enemies. Oh god. Took way too much unnecessary damage there. So we got a bunch of boosters over here. There you are. Good. So hard to look at your mini-map when everything's trying to kill you. And health. Very nice. Alright, let's just spray out a bunch of flak. What the hell was that? Was that like a giant nuke or something? Oh god, don't tell me there's gonna be nukes later on in the game. Because asteroids were introduced, and then we've got asteroids and explosive barrels. Is there going to be a new hazard stacked on top of every other hazard added to the game? I certainly hope not, because things would get a little crazy. I mean, maybe there's going to be like asteroids and one unique hazard per level. Possibly, I could kind of see that happening. Alright, let's boost up here. Oh god. Flew right into... Damn. Alright. And here we go. Fighting the boss. So, here we go. Basically, my strategy for any boss, it would seem now, is just fire away with your missiles. And literally, that's all you need to do. They do all the work. I mean, look at that. Ooh, hello. And they also move them around, which is quite nice. So all I really have to do now is fire off a few shots, and boom. Swarm warheads. Ooh, I like that. So that, if I remember correctly, basically just lets you fire off a lot of really tiny missiles all at once, instead of just the maximum 6 you can load up. I mean, you can hold more than 6, obviously, but you can only load up so many missiles. Alright, so it seems like with these drill missiles, the boss fights are fairly easy, but when it comes to the actual waves, it's a lot more difficult. I guess that's a fair trade-off. Alright, let's just grab as much of these power-ups as we can, or as many of these power-ups as we can, if I could English. Oh, that's what I like to see. 3 health packets all around each other. Quite nice. It seems like sometimes the health is a little bit too hard to come by, and sometimes it's very plentiful. Like right now, it's very plentiful. But, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's just the luck of the draw, really. Sometimes you get bad luck, sometimes you don't. Alright, so making some decent headway here. And we got some more fighters coming in. Light fighters, it seems. Oh. Seekers on these things. That's interesting. Actually, I've seen the plasma seekers, but I don't think I've seen those kind of seekers before. Huh. Alright, let's send out a few of my own missiles, because why the hell not? Oh, man. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Alright, let's take it from the top. Whew, okay. We have returned, finally. Although, for you, it was just a blink of the eye through some editing magic. Don't know if we're going to actually survive a whole lot longer, but it's worth a shot to, well, give it our all. I'm not entirely sure how much longer it's going to be. I assume there's only 2 bosses per level, and we've beaten the first one. So I'm guessing 3 more waves, possibly. I hope. Please. I don't want to fight too much longer. Alright. So let's see here. Let's just take out these guys, I guess. Alright. A lot of really tiny fighters. Unfortunately, though, they're not really bunching up a whole lot, so I can't fight them off with flak if they're not that close. I'm kind of regretting my flak choice here. It was good for Earth and Mars, but not really so much for Phobos. Oh well. Hey, it killed itself. Isn't that just wonderful? Let's clear out a few of these barrels. Oh yeah. Getting a little worrisome. Alright. No chainsaws, please. And sure. Oh my god, is that's the boss I fought, but just as a normal enemy. You've gotta be kidding. Really? So that's the thing? You're just gonna start fighting bosses on their own? Oh my god. Alright, missiles away. Okay, I need to save some for the final boss though. Okay. Picking up a decent amount of pickups for missiles, so it's something, I guess. Alright, grab the health. Oh, so tense. Okay. Let's just get you. Wave 8 complete. Okay. So, 1 more and then... Oh, that looks like a boss. 1 more and then the final boss, I'm guessing. I certainly hope. Alright, there you go. The boss is dead. Very nice. And now I can actually start flacking these people, because they're bunching up close enough. Oh no, not you! Okay. Whew. Health. Weave between the barrels. Very nice. Alright. Yeah, whenever you see a major target, you gotta focus those things. Stop whatever you're doing and kill it as soon as possible. Because I've been like, oh, you know, those fighters, god, they're so annoying, but, you know, it's constant chip damage every time they fly by. They fly off and they come back. So, take those things out. And, any snipers, too. Like those guys. Although it was the, I think it was the piercing railers in, like, wave 4 or 5 that really got me. There we go. Okay. Whew. Interesting commentary. I've never been this tense before. God damn. Well, there's the phase drill, I guess. But I'll be back for more. Oh boy. Well, on second thought, perhaps we can take a look at what we've got and sort of gather our thoughts and figure out our plan of attack. I think I need to unlock a few more things, specifically new hull types, and possibly upgrade some hull types. And you can only really do that by grinding. Now, I have actually, if you come over here, gotten the chain gun up to Mark II and the railgun up to Mark II. And I definitely do like the plasma on it. But I was actually testing out the scatter cannon with the incendiary shells. And it seems to be okay. Not bad, and I think it might actually be a bit more useful all around than what flak is, so I think I'll switch to that next time. As far as missiles go, I'm sure you guys are gonna get a kick out of this. So obviously, normal missiles and swarm missiles. Yeah, a little bit too much. It actually lowers the overall damage, so I think I'll go with the mediums, because this is basically my ace-in-the-hole boss killer type weapon. And I don't think I need to have it as a swarm and just lower its overall damage potential. I think it's fine as is. Tactical array, don't really have a use for that. Extended heatsink, maybe? I don't really have too many super hot weapons, though. And this thing, I'm sure you've noticed, the purple, or the pink, for the engines as opposed to the rocket boosters I used to have. This is the phase drill, and it allows you to, well, I'll show you. Here we go. Let's see if we can't get a good target here. And boom! That's right, you can dash through enemies. Not only that, it will actually damage them. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. So there we go, there's how it's, or the scattergun, I was going to call it shotgun. How effective it is against those tiny little guys. So yeah, it's not bad. Overall, I'd say we got a decent haul out of that level. Although, we still obviously have yet to beat it. But I will save that for the next episode because this one's dragging on. Dragon, get it? Because I'm cybernetic dragon. It's dragging on a little bit too long. So, hopefully you guys don't mind this being a two-parter type thing. But anyways, with that guys, I've been the Awesome Soul. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.